Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to yet another video. And today, as you can see by the title, we're gonna have a little discussion about the Nintendo Switch OLED model. Now, I've got mixed feelings about this console, but in the end, you know what's gonna happen. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. So we have finally gotten the announcement of the Nintendo Switch Pro. I don't know what you would call it. And this isn't like your normal announcement as what Nintendo would usually do. Usually they would, have a Nintendo Direct and they talk you through everything and they showcase everything. But this was just dropped on Twitter. Like, it was just dropped and no one expected it. It was one of my friends that actually sent me the link to the tweet, and I was like, oh wait, Nintendo news. Let's see this. And it was the Nintendo Switch OLED model, which I was slightly confused by because I was thinking, is this the Switch Pro? I personally don't know. And I was watching the video. I was like, okay. So we have the full back kickstand. Like that is a really great feature. You have this 7-inch OLED screen now, which looks absolutely beautiful. The Switch is a little bit heavier, a little bit more thicker, and that's expected for a more powerful Switch. I saw the white Joy-Cons, I saw the white dock, which absolutely looks elegant as crap. Like, honestly, it looks so good. I love the edges. I love the fact that you can take off the back and put an Ethernet port in, Ethernet cable in now, which is actually a big deal for a lot of people, especially for myself as well. And then you get nothing about the GPU, you get nothing about the CPU, you get no enhancements to your current games. And that's when I was kind of like, what is Nintendo doing? What are you doing? And I had mixed feelings about it. I was talking to my friends and I was just like, I like this Switch, but what happened to the Pro rumors? But you know what? This is a great example of not to listen to rumors. Now, my expectations was actually they were going to bring out a Switch where, it's going to upscale the current games to either full HD, so full 1080p, no 900p's or anything like that, or upscale it to 1440p. I was hoping for a dock that would do that. Unfortunately, that isn't the case. There's no enhancements whatsoever. It is literally just a Nintendo Switch with an OLED panel. You got a better kickstand. You got better audio now for the speakers. They've made it much more loud and hopefully more deeper in bass. You got new white Joy-Cons which look really nice. Yeah, that's about it. And from looking at the spec sheet as well, there's no Bluetooth in it. I mean, there is Bluetooth in the console itself, so so the Joy-Cons can be recognized, but there is no actual Bluetooth to connect your headphones to, and that's another L for Nintendo, because this was their opportunity to actually have a console with all those features that everyone's been hoping for, and they're nowhere to be found. So I don't know what Nintendo has planned for us. I feel like they're probably gonna make another Switch, which is the Nintendo Switch Pro that everyone's been hoping for. But let's see, because I remember when the Nintendo Switch Lite got announced, people were thinking, okay, cool, so this isn't the Switch Pro, but this is a smaller Switch, so there must be another Switch in the works. And I suppose it's this one, but again, I feel like there might be another one, because I don't know, Nintendo, man. Like, they're in a really tough spot at the moment. Like, I know they're not competition for PlayStation and Xbox, because they do their own thing. But we live in a world where 4K is becoming the normal now, and even not even 4K, anything above full HD is becoming the normal now. Like, you watch YouTube videos and a lot of them are like, you know, either 4K or they're just below 4K and so forth. Like everything is becoming that now. And a lot of games on the Nintendo Switch, especially the third-party games, let's say Doom and Witcher, they don't really run that well. I mean, they run fine, but they don't actually run amazingly, and they don't look that amazing neither. So this was their opportunity to actually, you know, make a powerful Switch, and they didn't. And I'm sort of okay with it. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, I love Nintendo and everything, but I can tell when they're doing something wrong. But I'm okay with this because, you know, games are still technically going to look better handheld. You're going to get a bigger screen. You know, that OLED panel is going to be great. So, you know, colors are going to be much more vibrant. Blacks are going to be black. Whites are going to be white and so forth. You know what OLED panels are. They look amazing. So to have that on the Switch, it's going to be pretty great. Like, you know, handheld gaming is going to be a lot more better now. But, yeah, I'm just really disappointed. And I just wanted to create this video because, you know, like, this is Nintendo needs to know our thoughts. They really need to know our thoughts. And there are people that don't actually like to listen to their fans, if you ask me. Like, they really don't listen to their fans. They just do their own thing, and like they judge things by figures. And if the figures are high, you know, they will make it. Unless if it's a franchise that needs a sequel or so forth. Like, we're getting Bayonetta 3. I'm sure they already had that planned, and, you know, they just wanted to get that out of the way and say, yeah, we are making Bayonetta 3. Same with Metroid as well. I'm pretty much sure they had that planned as well, because, again, when you look at Metroid Dread, you can see that that game was probably being made at the time that they were saying that, yeah, they're going to make another Metroid. So I don't think that was really fan service or anything. It was just something that they really wanted to do. But Nintendo, I don't know what you guys are doing. I hope you mean well. But I am 100% getting the OLED model day one. I'm a huge Nintendo fan. Nintendo shirt. You know, we got this going. And I'm all up for anything that Nintendo throws at us. But it's never a bad thing to give criticisms to the things that they need to improve on. And right now, they really need to improve on listening to us and making the things that we want. Because if they did that, sales are going to be double what the Switch is. And they're going to be rolling with money. They're going to be rolling with money. And they're going to have the most satisfied fans ever. At the moment, Sony's in a tough spot. They're porting games onto PCs, which I, for one, I'm not a big fan of. Xbox is sort of in a good place because of Game Pass, but that's only because of Game Pass. If they never had Game Pass, then they'll get so much trash from their fans. Again, both of those companies run, you know, weird spots. Nintendo didn't have to be in this spot, but they put themselves in this spot. I know a lot of people are hating on this console, but guys, look, we're getting a new Switch. It's gonna look amazing. We are all gonna get excited once it's out. It's currently getting sold out at the moment, probably by scalpers, but at the same time, there are a lot of people still pre-ordering it. It's a Nintendo Switch. We still get to enjoy our games on a great console, and now even better now as well, because, you know, you're gonna get that nice OLED panel, better speakers. You can now properly, you know, put your Switch on a table and like play it properly and stuff without having that weird, awkward kickstand that they had before. It even has a longer battery life now as well. Like, I know it's the same battery life that they had in the revisioned Nintendo Switch, but it's still, you know, at least they're still continuing that. It even has double the storage as well, so 64 gigs of storage. That's pretty good, right? I'm probably still gonna use like a micro SD card slot, but micro SD card, sorry. But, you know, to have more internal storage is always a great thing. But that has been my thoughts. I will definitely be doing an unboxing video once I get that Nintendo Switch. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Take it easy and peace.